How y'all doing this afternoon? Denali and I today are on Old Gunpowder Trail, and this trail will lead us to Mingo Fork Trail and also Bunker Hill Trail. Today, again, we in Parkton, Maryland. I want to say Monday. Today is Sunday. Monday, I was in this area, and I did the trail across the road, the Panther Line trail loop. Actually, it was rated moderate, just the same as this one. This trail is 5.3 miles. I doubt if we get it all in today. My goal is to go to Camp Wood. I believe we are on some of the parts of Camp Wood. This is our first break. I saw this little setup here, which is like it's a podium there and some benches, I guess, for the campers to sit and even receive instruction. I don't think they could do any performances on that little podium. It's rather small. But so far, we just saw some hikers. They just dipped in between those trees there. So I'm going to let them get a little ahead of Denali and I, because the hiker, of course, had two dogs. The dogs weren't on leash. They weren't on that leash, but once he saw us, he put them on that leash. So I'm going to let them get a little ahead of us before we continue our hike. And again, Denali, she knows the dogs are there, and she's anticipating the walk because she want to catch up to them. So we made it to the campground. It's pretty cool, pretty clear. I wonder if this is still in use. I mean, I hear some voices over there. I believe it's water that there's a stream on the other side of those trees. But it's pretty clean out here, pretty cool. Camping grounds. So this was our goal today, to get to the camping grounds. And I guess kids would come out and pitch tents in this area here. And there's also some trails, and there's water on the other side. I guess if they wanted to do some fishing or some tubing or just wading, they could take advantage of that water area. I might even walk down there on the other side though, like walking out of here. So this is the path that we took to get down here. Took us about 40 minutes. We did take one break at the camping area, at the staging area on the camping grounds. But it took us about 45 minutes to get here. This trail is rated moderate. And again, we're not going to do the entire 5.3. Voices over there. It's pretty cool though, pretty cool. Yeah, somebody's there. But all right, so I'm gonna try to get some video of the stream area, and then we're gonna wind up heading on back. So this is the incline that I was mentioning. To get down to this part was a very steep decline. I mean, if you can see, like, we're going straight up for a few minutes. So hopefully we can make it. Well, I know we're gonna make it, but hopefully it doesn't kill us. But yeah, this is probably the part where most people, campers included, decided to stop because it's a serious incline. So once we get on the other side of this incline, there's like a pine tree forest. I want to actually record that. I don't care too much about recording the incline. Let's go Denali. The incline that much, because it's just I mean, it's a very steep incline. Like I'm bent over almost 45 degrees walking up. But I really want to get that pine forest, so try to save some of this video for the pine forest. But again, we walking up this super steep incline. So we halfway up this huge hill. So we decided to take a quick break. Nice cool place to relax. My dog is loving life right now. It's cool, this little area here. I found a log to kind of sit on. This hill is intense, so we came up half of it. Probably not even half. Mentally, I want to say half, but we probably still got a ways to go. I'm going up in that direction. We all good though. So now, after tackling that huge hill, we finally made it up the top. This is the coolest part about this trail that I've seen so far. And I need to probably take some pictures. But it's like a pine tree forest. Pine tree forest. And it's like real narrow coming through. Real narrow. It's insane. Pine trees. Smell like Christmas. Alright. It's a slight incline on this one. Not as bad as the hill we just did though. Yeah, it's like super intense. These trees. I think we on the other side of it. Yep. Pine tree forest. Okay, so we've been in the woods for about an hour and 25 minutes. We're working our way back to the car. Hopefully we're back to the car within 30 minutes, hopefully. So we kind of on a decline. This trail started out a little flat, and then it was a huge incline. Coming to one point, and then we had a little decline. Well, a huge decline getting down to the campgrounds. But we trekking our way back to the car. Hopefully we back there in about 30 minutes or so. I'm about to give Denali a break. She just kind of lag in the back. I don't know. So I'll give her a quick break. And we're gonna try to work our way out. So the goal is to get down there. There's a little river down there, stream, whatever you want to call it. But we hiked or snaked up this hill to get to this point. We have a slight incline here, but the goal again is to get down there. So we put in some work today. Again, this trail is the old Gunpowder South Trail, and it takes you to two other trails. Mingo Fork Trail, which is a trail, and Bunker Hill. I did those two trails, I want to say like 2 months ago. Denali and I did those two trails in the rain. So this trail actually leads to that. So because I've done that trail already, we just went to the campground and turned around. Since we've been in these woods, the parking area was, of course, loaded with cars. But I think we seen just one couple. Oh, and we seen a guy with two dogs, but he was on the other end where the parking lot area was, so he might have came in on that near the Bunker Hill entrance. So parking, it's a staging area for parking, and he probably just ducked over there with his dogs and took them to the park. But yep, other than that though, we haven't seen anybody in the woods though.